All right, Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. As he says, pre-Ice Age construction that would be hard-pressed to recreate today. And in fact, hard-pressed, but we can't do it. Let's just be blunt about it. Let's go to some of these examples. You can watch the whole video. It's over an hour long.
And we saw the Pumapaa. So we have the megalithic, and then on top of that, Inca repair on the left and modern repair on the right.
As we go back here, and he shows this again and again, that modern stuff is built on this ancient stuff, and we can't even do this ancient stuff. Let's go to some other examples, a little more obvious. It's a big earthquake. When you're to hundredths of a millimeter accurate on these levels, we can't even do this stuff today. It gives one example here where they're saying this is older than this one, but they've got it reversed. This is older than this one is. And this has hieroglyphics on, and this is all pre-Ice Age construction. So you've got to come up with what is going on here, pre-Ice Age. He says when you look at this machine lined here, they're doing a millimeter per turn, and we can't even do that today.
At the striations, which shows you the cutting rate of the saw, like a flat saw. This saw was cutting 1 millimeter per revolution, or 1 millimeter per movement. That's 500 times more efficient than what a modern diamond saw could do.
500 times more efficient than a diamond saw. These ancients or aliens, whoever had this technology, were far superior to what we are today. He talks about this one here, which is really neat. This board here, this is limestone and limestone. These boards are to cover up. These are the feet of the Sphinx. These boards here are to cover up the entrance into the Sphinx. That's why there's boards here. He talks about this stuff being blasted off here by some high resonance, and all this stuff we used to cover it. There's just so many of these things, and remember, this is all pre-Ice Age. He talks about resonance in some of these tombs, pretty amazing. You can go Om, and it just resonates through there and become magnified. Like these were resonant chambers, and they had energy that went through them that was just incredible. Now there are many things on here.
Supposedly being made by Queen Hatshepsut, but this is something again that the Egyptians found. Something suddenly caused a stop in the work, maybe a cataclysmic event. And it could have been also that they were making this giant obelisk that had to be specific dimensions, but when they got down a certain distance, they found this big crack, and they were planning on going deeper. So with a crack in the stone, that obelisk wouldn't resonate because it has a flaw in it. So maybe they just abandoned it. But this is the cutting technology that was involved, almost like a device that was scooping the surface inside. Totally even, each one of these indentations.
Let's go to this one. This one's amazing because this stone pillar here, I forget it's how many tons, but perfectly machined, and we can't even do it with our biggest and best slaves.
Originally were all one piece. If you put your hand on the surface, those columns were made on lathes, and these are 20 feet. These were originally 20 feet long.
20 feet long. Can you imagine the machinery to lift and support 20 feet long lathes?
We don't have lathes today that can do that, but you feel the surface. There's no way they were done by hand. And something broke all of these things, as attested to here. This, of course, you had invading armies coming in and breaking some stuff, but some catastrophic force likely did the first damage to the site. And more or less finally, we're going...
I'm going to end it here. This is a very interesting talk because you have high technology, then something coming and dramatically stopping it. Cataclysmic, war, whatever. but something stopped a lot of these constructions. Yeah, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. We'll edit this. I'll give you a full link to this. His full video is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Very interesting, though. Very interesting. He wrote a book also. I'll give you the link to this site. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day.